Hey y'all, it's Courtney. I'm gonna go ahead and do my last little trackers for the month. I'm not gonna fill them in because the month is over with, but I just wanted to set them up for you so you know how I set them up and what I plan to do next month. As I've said before, I wasn't really implementing this month and I kind of got this planner like the middle of this month. So I am off track. I am sorry. But I will be much better come February, and hopefully next week I will have my first February budget up for you, so it's up before February actually gets here. So I'm just going to jump in. I don't want this to be a super long video, and I'm just going to set these up and show you how I will be using them for next month too. So I'm going to put transaction log here, weekly check-in here, and then the meal plan I'm actually going to put in the beginning of the month. And I think I might do that one first. So that's my meal plan sticker sheet. And I just line it up with that page flag. And I think that's the second line down. And this one I really like. I like to do my meal planning for my budget so that I can plan for my meals. Otherwise, I'm eating fast food all the time. If I'm not cooking and I don't have a plan for what I'm eating, then I am eating fast food all the time. So these weekday stickers I just put along the side here. And this is kind of why I started making my own stickers, is because not everybody has everything that I like to do and track. So, you know, maybe y'all would be interested in tracking the same way that I do. And this is just how I've been doing it, and this is what I like. And I'm really liking this meal plan sticker kit too. And I put it in Erin Condren. And I put it in a happy planner, and it fits really well in there too. So now that I've got all of these stuck down, I like to go through and mark an inch. So I give myself an inch times 4, and then I put these week stickers down. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I also mark across pretty much where those stickers are butting up next to each other. I'm gonna go ahead and do that for you. And then I will show you, there'll be a whole space right here for like notes, and what I like to do is I like to use that area for the stuff that I already have in my pantry. So whenever I'm going to make my grocery list, I don't have to, I can just look right there and see what we already have, and then look at what we need and make a grocery list very easily. So that is why this stays in my budget binder, because to me, it's part of a budget. I have to be planning this stuff out to know what I'm spending on for food. Because again, I get crazy and we will all be eating fast food because I'm not disciplined. Anyway, so just making some lines. And these don't line up perfectly on a line already, but it seems to look okay as long as you've got like a dark colored pen. But there was no way to do it where it was perfect with the lines and then fit all the dates still. So this is just what had to happen. Which again, I really like this. I like that I've got like extra room over here. And if you wanted to, you could do a 5th week. I only do 4 at a time. So. And I really wish Erin Condren would come up with some dot pages in between these. So I just think it would make my whole line process so much easier. Like, I feel like these are not straight lines and it bothers me. But I try not to let it bother me. Okay. So then I just finish it off by putting my week labels at the top. And I just kind of layer that like over that first heading sticker. But you could really use this side piece for your grocery list. You could use it for what your inventory is, for what you actually need. Like, even just, you could use it for whatever prepping you might need to do. Also, like, that's why I just left it blank, so that it's up to your discretion of what to use it for. But what I like to use it for is just kind of like our inventory for the month. Use that there, and then meal plan here. So, and again, vertically for the weeks is how I like to do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and go on to the next stuff. Again, trying to be quick for y'all. So I don't want like a super long video, and I also don't want to have to do these in separate videos for you, because then it'll be longer for me to have them up for you. So again, I'm gonna do this side as the transaction log, and I'm going to be using the transaction log and the weekly check-in kind of in conjunction with each other. I'll be using this transaction log obviously just to track my money, and then whenever I go through for the week, I can refer back to this page and flip back and forth and be able to see that easily. So this one's just real easy. Just got some strips there, and then draw some lines so you can see how that looks. And then once I get it, I'll flip for you again. Just that. And then I like to put this one on that last line there. And sometimes I end up moving those if it gets too much, but I really don't. This doesn't get filled out too much for me because I am only tracking like my spending, because y'all, it is way too hard to actually track my husband's spending, because he won't give me receipts, he won't do anything. So y'all, that's just what's gonna be. I'll be accountable for myself. Give him his allowance and he can be accountable for himself. So just gonna do the weekly one. And I will go back through and do the lines. I may do the lines off camera for you because all the lines are boring. And then I'll do a flip through. And I think I will probably leave 4, maybe 5 lines in between for you. Probably 4, because I just have my money split into personal, gas, and food. Food being like what I spend when I'm out, like at work for lunch and stuff like that. So I'll probably do 4 lines just to give me more room in case I need it. So put that there. Oh, it hung up right there. Y'all, I hate when it does that. It doesn't do that often, but I hate when it does it. 4. And really 5 would probably fit well across this page, because I'm probably gonna have extra at the bottom, extra space, which is gonna bug me. I'd rather have the space in between, but that's just my OCD talking. 2, 3, 4. Ah, look at all that space I'm gonna have, y'all. Okay, and then I just put these weeks like along the side here. So week 1, week 2, 2. Week 3. And week 4. And then I've got some total stickers on there. I don't use those, but they're there. And then I've got like all this space. I guess I could just use that for notes. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and take you off camera for a bit, and then I'll draw lines and I will do a flip through for you real quick. So I'll be back. Okay, so I am back. I drew my lines. I went ahead and drew a line at the bottom so that I could use this section for whatever I deem fit at the moment. I'm gonna go ahead and show you what my whole month looked like with all my trackers filled out. And then I will be repeating this for February, and I will be able to put a lot more numbers in for you guys because I will have the whole month to show you. So I'm excited about that. So we just start out with my meal plan. This is where I will budget my meals. This is where I'm gonna put like the inventory of what we have already in the kitchen, in the house. So I will reference that whenever I am making my grocery list. This is what the monthly spread ended up looking like. I go ahead and write my bills down, and if you saw my budget, I kind of do these lines just to help me with my paycheck budgeting. Then over here, I've got my January budget up here, and I did my budget and I realized I totally wrote stuff wrong for you guys. Like I said, my husband only makes $1,200 a month. Y'all, he makes that every 2 weeks. So he really makes $2,400 a month. So my numbers are wrong. I'm sure some of y'all caught that, but anyway, I will do better for next month. I always like to put the paycheck down. I don't know. And then I did my paycheck budget down here. I've got my sinking funds, and again, I did not actually add anything into my sinking funds because of my situation right now, and I am hoping to be able to do that next month for you so you can actually see more numbers again. And then the two that we just set up today is transaction log and the weekly check-in, and I will use these in conjunction with each other. So that is the flip through for January, and the next video I will start on February, which I'm pretty excited about. So anyway, hope you guys liked it. I will do better with my upload schedule in the future. Thanks for watching, guys.